Alright, so this video is going to go over how to install the primary M4 adapter onto a pistol magazine. So I'm using the Wii Mag version of this. So I'm going to open this guy up. Alright. And then unwrap this thing. So this has two pieces. One of them is for the pistol, and the other one's for the magazine. So, basically, or sorry, three things, my bad. You have your big long screw, and then you have your little guide for the BBs, and then this white piece is actually a short stroke. So I'm going to put that in the gun first, so we can get that out of the way. So we'll this guy. In the previous video before this, I installed the slide. So if you want to see how to do that, go watch my previous video. But we will open this up and just do all that. Alright, so now that's on there good. We'll put it back together. And the gold match is an annoying gun to take apart and put back together. It's just a little bit different than the normal hi-capas, but we'll put that guy in there. Now we have a lot more. We have a lot more, basically, blow forwards power, whatever, recoil. So yeah, we're done there. We're not going to touch the gun anymore today. Then we go into the magazines. So first step, you need to remove the bottom of this. So you just basically need to push down on that little hole there. I'm going to use an Allen wrench here, push down on that guy, and then you can slide it forwards, and then keep going again. And again, this is for the Wii magazine, not the TM mag, but it's all the same process basically. It's just a little bit different as far as the way that they are. Where's my screwdriver at? There it is. All right, so we're gonna undo that screw. That's right in there. I don't know if you can see it with the camera, but it's right there. Let me turn my head around real quick. I should increase the lighting a little bit, but yeah, it's just right back there. And obviously, make sure that your magazine has no gas in it. We don't want to don't want this thing to to be pressurized when we take it apart. All right. And these screws are pretty long. It's gonna take a while, and the screwdriver that I'm using is a dumb one. It's not very fast. So we'll get through this here real quick. And so basically, you need to take a lot of the parts from the stock magazine to put it on the adapter, right? The spring you can lose. Same thing with the follower. You don't need that anymore. But what you do need is you need this O-ring that's in here. So you need to pop that off, which should be easy. If it's not easy, you can grab a pick tool and do it like that. And then you also need the little O-ring back here on that to pull that off. All right, so now we have our two O-rings over there, and we basically put those on the adapter now. So the big O-ring goes to the same spot as the other one did basically. I do normally like to kind of re-lube everything, just to make sure everything's all got a good seal. So I put some lube, and I kind of spin around my fingers a little bit, get the whole thing all lubed up, and this will make sure that it's sealed fully. If yours is leaking, it might be because your O-rings are dry. but we have that on there now, which will be fine. And then I do the same thing with this little guy. Some lube, and kind of just roll it around in there, and then you put it onto the new screw. All right. So now we're going to start putting it together. So this piece goes in. Depends which version of adapter or what version of adapter for the whatever mag you get. It might have this, it might not, but this goes in and goes all the way up. There we go. And now that that's there, we can put this on. Do that. You can get everything lined up perfectly, but you just push it on. And don't worry about getting it too far on, because when you tighten down the screw, it'll get in there good. And with the screw, I probably won't be able to do this on camera, but basically this needs to go exactly up and down, so that way it can find the hole at the bottom. This might take you a lot of tries to get this to actually get into the right spot. Before I start doing this, I need to make sure that I have a wrench around that's the correct size. Okay, and it's going to be a 2.5 millimeter. So you're not going to be able to see this, but I just put it straight through the top. I want to try to make sure it's all lined up as good as possible. All right. And I got it, and the way you can know you got it is if you drop it in there and it's sitting about 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch above the bottom of the mag well. You'll know you have it if it's sitting like that before you start tightening it down. And then once you get close to the end, you're going to start seeing this gap here. This gap is going to begin to just shrink. And it might not become perfectly flush, but that's not a big deal as long as you have a good seal. Alright, and it looks like that's about good. And then the test you always want to do is you want to plug it into an airline. So basically just plug it into an airline, and you make sure that there's no air leaking out of here or down there. And if all that's good, then you're set and you're ready to go. If not, just take everything out, maybe try relube it, try resituate everything. It's not too difficult, but yeah, that's about it there. Let's put it in the gun. And yeah, it's gonna sit about like that. If you have a magwell on it, it'll look way nicer with the magwell. The magwell is kind of gonna help blend into this bigger area down here. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Have a nice day.
Road dealer, 100 different ways to ride. If you'd have seen what I seen, done what I done, you'd be looking for